Saturday, February 25th, it's time for the Dashing Saints ERA event. Rofo the Birb, Just the Letter M, iRock, and resident HelloFresh spokesperson Pure Platinum Prin are teaming up to form those that live within Mist. We got all kinds of mist. We got Night Maiden's mist, Thea's mist, Poison mist, Chilling mist, Freezing mist, and even Raptors of the Mist. But if you bring a dragon breath to this event, it's your ass, buddy. Those that live within Mist may be raising money for charity, but we're also a startup looking to get our business off the ground and go worldwide. We're building our platform on blockchain, backstab, APIs, AI NPC summon machine learning, all running on decentralized, staggered, Halberd running all ones. And it's all stored in the cloud. It's a mess. Oh no, did someone turn you into a tree? What are you gonna cry? Pee your pants? Well, guess what, bozo? Those trees are for charity. So really, you're just a sad little fossil fuel simping baby with mist in your pants. It's an event that can't be missed. So in case you forget, Saturday, February 25th, it'll be time to kick ass and drink Sierra Mist. And I'm all out of Sierra Mist. No, really, they're discontinuing it, and I'm really broken up about it. Like I really don't like 7-Up all that much, and how else am I going to get my lemon lime carbonated
Hey there guys. Look, I know this video's a bit of a meme, but hey, I made an actual build for this event. I realized that there's a lot of you who recognize the basic premise for this build that I made way back towards Elden Ring's launch. Yes, this is basically the Nightjar build, which was like the third build I ever made in this game, but a little more optimized in a way that makes a great deal more sense, both in terms of the lore of our player-created Covenant, but also in terms of damage and efficiency. The gimmick that this build is centered around is making the dual scythe's jump attack as strong as conveniently possible through the use of both the Claw Talisman and the Raptor's Feathers. I then put myself in positions to jump attack people more often by making the Ash of War of my right-handed Grave Scythe Raptors of the Mist. That's right, that's my Mist, Raptors of the Mist. In Sekiro it was called Mistraven, which was an infinitely cooler name than Raptors of the Mist, but I'm just glad that we have this ability back in this game. The aesthetic gimmick of this build is that I'm a bird. CAW CAW, I'm a little bird man. Like, I'm a Deathrite bird, or whatever, I guess. I'm just trying to convey that this particular messed up little guy or gal worships the Deathrite birds, and like any character in these games who worships a non-human entity, they also wish to become them too. So I've taken on the feathers, but these are honest Raptor's feathers, I'll have you know, because they are justified by lore. I'm sure you're all well aware that rune level 60 is a difficult place to invade. That's almost entirely due to the lousy downscaling algorithm that Elden Ring uses for its overleveled phantoms being made the least effective at this range. Which is a shame because level 60 is a very fun level to make builds for. Many of my Dark Souls 3 builds were right around there, at around like 50, 60, and 70. I used to and still do derive a weird amount of pleasure from squeezing weapons, abilities, and specific armor sets onto a build with just the right amount of points to use all of them. When making a build at rune level 125 or 150, well, you can always make room for everything you want, and have a decent amount of health and armor. It's like build making, and like a good build has like upsides and downsides, and at those 125 and 150 levels, it's only upsides, and any downsides you give it have to be entirely self-inflicted. I know this is entirely my own fault, but the other day I was on Twitter and saw someone complaining that they could only swing their power stance spears twice before running out of stamina on their rune level 125 build. My brother, in the Golden Order, you have 125 points on a build and you couldn't possibly allocate any of them to stamina? Anywho, I like this build quite a lot because it's actually kinda good. Like, I know there's quite a bit of you who would look at my builds and have a similar reaction to Sony's Worldwide Studios president upon seeing Demon's Souls for the very first time. You might say, this is crap. This is an unbelievably bad build. And a lot of the time, you're probably right. But this build is a little different. I find myself rarely losing invasions at all on this build. Now, that's likely due to me stacking damage on my jumping attacks with 2 medium-sized weapons, but there's a couple other aspects that I think make it really good as well. Something that had been frustrating me quite a bit at this rune level was that wanton aggression is frequently rewarded, and I feel like it teaches the people that you're fighting the wrong lessons in this game. That's largely thanks to hit stun priority being totally out of whack in this game, but also because password summon phantoms with poise or bleed builds, or I don't know, Royal Knight's Resolve were overwhelmingly rewarded for their aggression at this level. This build takes all that learned aggression and overconfidence and punishes it. It is in fact specifically designed to punish it thanks to Raptors of the Mist. It takes your colossal weapon running or jumping attack and feigns like I've been smashed into a fine paste by it. However, this is exactly what I expected you to do, you fool, you imbecile. I've slipped past your wild attack and ooh-wee, look at me now, I'm slicing open your throat with not just 1, but 2 sides. It is some ridiculous and over-the-top JoJo battle sequence amount of misdirection, and I think the game and the general combat is all the better because of it. Anyways, there's not too much else to say about this build, other than that it's really fun in general, and can actually kill the overleveled phantoms in the game at rune level 60. So I feel like I'm a little portent of karmic justice, attempting to right the wrongs of downscaling throughout the lands between at rune level 60. And I didn't forget, the Age of Reflection is still ongoing. I have more stuff planned for that in the coming future. It's just that all the videos I make take a bit longer than usual these days. But I'm kinda happy that they do. In the meantime, we have the Era event, which I'm really excited about, and I hope to see you all there. And with that, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.